Hello, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. As you may know or may not know, this is my first YouTube video, so it's not going to have all the great editing and great intros and stuff like that. But definitely with time, you'll see them appear as I learn how to actually edit videos and do all of those fancy things. Anyways, I would try to keep this video short as possible because I do like to talk and I get carried away. I'm getting carried away right now. Let's get back on track. So I'll keep it short as possible while trying to get all the important information in there as well. Anyways, we're going to move on to the purpose of the video, and the purpose of the video is money. So with today's economy, bummer, I know. Everyone is looking for a new way or extra ways to make some extra cash. While this opportunity that I'm going to actually talk about today is not going to make you rich overnight, but I always think, a little money or a little extra money is better than no money at all. So, the platform or the website or whatever you want to call it, I am going to talk about today is called user testing. And I would leave a link in the description to the website so you can click it and head on over there to create your profile. Anyways, user testing is a site that involves getting us, the end users, and the customers to test and evaluate a product, a feature, or even a prototype. Your job, or might I say now, our job is to evaluate a product's usability, its functionality, and overall the user's experience. And they do this by collecting our feedback in the form of tests, but the fun type of test, the test that you actually get paid for. Fun, right? It is. So, this is just going to be a screen recording of the platform on my profile, just showing you how it looks and how you interact with it, and basically proof that it actually works. You know what I hate? I really hate those ads for those games that are like cash out every hour, $200 and up. And when you actually download the game, you can't cash out until you reach a certain amount. And if we're being real, like I've experienced before, you're never going to reach that amount to cash out. Yeah. So I will never ever deceive anyone, about stuff like that. And just basically instilling them with false hope. That is not my style. So, anyways, without further ado, let's proceed. All right, so over here, this is the tab where you can see all the tests, all the available tests. Um, on each available test, you can see how much the test is going to pay, what platform the test is available on. That would either be Windows or a Mac computer or an iOS or Android smartphone. Yes, there's also an app you can download in the Google Play Store or your Apple App Store. That nearly turned into a tongue twister, but yes. And then at the bottom, right here, you would see how much questions you need to go through to ensure you qualify to be a candidate for this test, depending on what they are looking for. Each test looks for something different, or some of them can be the same. You never know. You'll see. So, while we're on the topic of what each test may be looking for, I think it's a good time to branch off to talk about signing up to be a test taker. So before you start taking tests, you need to sign up for a profile and answer some demographic questions. These questions are important because these are what are going to be the driver on what type of tests are made available to you. Also, you would also take a trial test to ensure you get a feel or a demo on what is expected of you and how to maneuver the website. Also, they're going to go over do's and don'ts, so it's kind of like an orientation. And then they would review, the trial test that you took to make sure that you're doing everything fine and your systems are working perfectly fine. I don't know what they do in the review process. I'm just stating what I think it goes through. Anyways, after that review process is completed, they'll go ahead and I think they'll send you an email. I can't remember how I got it, but letting you know that, hey, it's time to start, taking tests. You're available to take tests. So, one thing that is very important before we continue going down this list to show you the type of tests and the different prices that are available on here. One thing that is important when you just start out, you're not going to have like a whole bunch of tests, a whole bag of tests waiting for you. They're still feeling out, like you and what you do, and the first test that you take, like officially for one of the um one of the companies or whatever you want to call them, then they'll go ahead and start offering you more depending on how you did on the previous test that you took. The more you use the website, the more tests you take, and the quality of the tests you provide, they would start offering you more tests. They would make more tests available to you. Okay. Okay, so now to take a look at the test, the screen where you find all your tests and you can take them. So as you can see, this one is for $10. On this website, there are tests ranging from $4, 10. So the lowest I've seen is $4. Those are like quick tests. They take 4 minutes or less. They're $4. There's $10. There's a $30, a $60, and I've seen a $90 before. The $30, $60, and $90 test, they're going to be in the form of like a live conversation, and we're going to scroll down to see if we can see them right now. And then you would know, like I was stating earlier, the different platforms. So, like this test, it's available on an iOS or Android smartphone. So, you cannot see if you qualify for it on this platform on your computer because I'm on a computer. I think that was noticeable. Okay. So it would tell you where it's available. So I'm coming down some more just to see what's down here. So these are the $4 tests. I'm looking for one of the $30 one or $60. Hopefully, okay, boom, a $30 one. This one is going to be a live conversation where you're going to see if you take the screener, see if you qualify for it, and then you're going to set up a time where you're available to go ahead and attend that, whether it might be in a Teams meeting, a Zoom meeting, just to go and have that live conversation. As you can see, it is supposed to last about 30 minutes and it's $30. So basically, it's $1 per minute. Another thing that I wanted to point out is that some of them do require face recording, so they need to see you on camera. Like, for example, this one needs face recording. The ones that you see without face recording, it's just going to need you to screen record your screen, basically, when you're taking the tests. Yeah. So if you're not okay with being recorded, having your face on screen, you can skip these. Basically, you can just skip them from here, and you don't have to do it if you're not comfortable with it. And then also, I just wanted to speak about how it looks when you're trying to qualify to take a test. So I'm going to use this one as an example because this has been popping up a lot lately. It's going to ask me, as well as English, what other languages can I speak or read fluently? And I can't any of these. The only languages I can speak are English and sometimes obscenities, which is not something I'm proud of. But, anyways, so I'm gonna say none of the above and I'm gonna say next. And do you see that? Sorry, this didn't work out. Maybe the next one. So they give you that little pop-up or a little notification when you didn't qualify for a test, and then it's going to disappear. Or sometimes you may be going through a test and someone got to it before you, and then boom, it's gone. Bye bye, out the window. Yeet. That's enough. But yes, so that is what user testing is about. And now I'm going to go over to the profile tab, which is my profile. So I'm going to show you proof, basically. test history. So you're gonna go to test history to see all the tests that you've taken. So these are all the tests that I have taken over the years. I I use a testing once in a while, but I have been on it consistently for this year. So I would pop in to it on a regular basis now. As you can see, the total reward I have gotten since I've been here is $90. Pending, they have $75 for me. Run me my money. I'm just kidding. They do pay. And a total of 18 tests I have taken. And these are not hard. As I have outlined before, what these tests are about, it's just basically getting your feedback and stuff. We're not doing algebra. We're not doing statistics. We're not doing any of this. So don't be nervous. Very easy. Some of them do rate you, like they do give you a review. As you can see, I have 5 stars for this. So, like I said, the more the quality of the test you put out is very important, because then more tests would be coming your way as well. While we are on this screen talking about payment, I'll also like to talk about payment. I also like to talk about payment. So the method of payment that I get paid through is PayPal. They used to pay you every 7 days after you take a test. So if I take a test today, they give me that's I took a $10 test. Count from let's say tomorrow or today. I'll say tomorrow. You count from tomorrow 7 days. After that, you'll see your money pops up in your account on PayPal. And, just make a PayPal account if you don't have one. But now they did change that to 14 days. So it's like, yeah, so every 14 days. Why am I saying every 14 days? 14 days after you take the test is when you'll get your money for those tests. Okay. I would love to show you my PayPal, but I don't know. I'm kind of nervous to do that. I'll leave a snippet if I can. Probably I need to go and look for another YouTube video to show me how you can insert a snippet into your video. If it's not there while you guys are looking at this video, I didn't get to do it. But this is what it is. Anyways, guys, I do hope that this was, informative to you, and I do hope you guys do take advantage of this. And a word of advice going on to the user testing platform is that it's not going to be flourishing at first. But if you stick with it and, you know, try to log in once a week or once a month, 2 times a month, I don't know. Whatever works for you, whatever works for your time for your schedule or whatever, just stick with it. Do tests, do them to the best of your ability, and do not try to qualify for tests that you don't like genuinely qualify for, because when they ask you questions and you can't answer, it's gonna be very weird. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys do take advantage of this and sign up. And if you made it to this video or to the end of the video, thank you so much. I would appreciate a like, even a subscribe. That would make me feel so good. If you guys do have any questions that I can answer, you can leave them in the comment section. And I hope to see you guys or speak to you guys on, other videos to come. More like this. All right. Bye.